Your 20s are a turning point. They can become the decade that quietly builds your future wealth, or the decade that silently destroys it. Most people don't realize how important these years are until they look back with regret. The truth is simple. The financial choices you make now will echo through the rest of your life. If you avoid the mistakes most people fall into, you place yourself on a path that leads to freedom, stability, and abundance. Today, you are going to learn the 5 financial mistakes to avoid in your 20s and how each choice you make can become a turning point in your life. Mistake 1. Living like you're wealthy before you actually are. When you start earning real money, even if it's not much, it feels empowering. You finally have control. You can buy things you once couldn't. But this is the trap. Lifestyle creep. You upgrade your clothes, your phone, your car, your weekends, your subscriptions, and suddenly your income rises, but nothing changes in your bank account. Many people spend their entire lives chasing the image of wealth instead of building real wealth. In your 20s, your goal is not to impress people. Your goal is to build the foundation that eventually allows you to live a life others can only dream about. Real wealth is silent. It grows in the background while the world thinks you're ordinary. Mistake 2. Believing debt is normal. Credit cards, buy now, pay later plans, and easy monthly payments make debt feel harmless. It's presented as a financial tool, but for most people, it becomes a trap. Debt grows faster than your income. Interest compounds against you every single day. A small balance becomes a long-term burden. Many adults spend their 30s and 40s trying to pay off mistakes they made in their 20s. Debt does not simply take your money. It steals your choices, your freedom, and your time. Avoiding unnecessary debt in your 20s is one of the greatest gifts you can give your future self. Mistake 3. Not having an emergency fund. Life is unpredictable. A job loss, a medical bill, a car repair, a broken phone. These things happen without warning. When you don't have savings, you turn to debt, and that one small setback becomes a long-term financial setback. An emergency fund isn't about fear. It's about confidence. It's the knowledge that no matter what happens, you are protected. Even a small, consistent amount saved each week can build a safety net that prevents stress, panic, and unnecessary debt. This single habit can separate you from years of financial struggle. Mistake 4. Delaying investing because you think you have time. Many people believe they can start investing later, when life is more stable or when they make more money. But here is the truth. Time is the most valuable ingredient in wealth. Every year you delay is money lost forever. Compounding growth turns small investments into extraordinary results, but only if you start early. When you invest in your 20s, your money works for you for decades. Even small amounts can grow into life-changing sums. Waiting means you work harder later to make up for time you can never get back. Starting small today is far more powerful than starting big later. Mistake 5. Having no financial plan. Most people drift through their 20s without purpose. They spend without tracking. They save without intention. And they invest only when it feels convenient. Years pass and nothing changes. A simple financial plan brings clarity. It brings direction. It gives your money a purpose. A plan answers these essential questions. How much do you earn? Where does your money go? What are you building? Without these answers, your money slips through your hands month after month. With them, you gain control, confidence, and momentum. A financial plan doesn't just change your bank balance, it changes your life. Your 20s and even your 30s and 40s are not about perfection. They are about choices. Every wise decision you make builds a future of stability, freedom, and possibility. Every mistake avoided gives you more power over your life. You do not need to be wealthy today. You only need to build habits that lead you toward wealth tomorrow. If you want to take the next step in your financial transformation, watch the video on your screen about the power of compounding. Once you understand how money grows, everything about your financial decisions will change. This is Inner Empire. Your empire begins with the choices you make today.